Welcome to the GCSE Maths Advantage. I'm Dr. James Carter, and every episode I'm going to break down one topic, show you where the marks are, and give you a quick win you can use in your next exam. Whether you're targeting a grade 7 or pushing for a 9. Let's get into it.
Hook. On last year's Higher papers, probability questions with Venn diagrams cost more students marks than almost any other probability topic. Why? Simple. Double counting the overlap. Students add A and B and forget to subtract the intersection. That tiny slip turns a neat answer into a lost mark in seconds. Sound familiar?
Section 1. The concept. Let's start from first principles. Imagine a box that contains every student in the exam. That's the universal set, U. Inside it, draw two overlapping circles, A and B. A is students who studied French, B is students who studied German. The overlap, where the circles meet, are students who studied both.
Why does PA union B equals P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B? Here's the reason in plain English. When you count everyone in A and then count everyone in B, you have counted the students in the overlap twice. To get the correct total of students who are in either circle, you must remove one of those duplicate counts, so subtract the intersection once. So the formula is P of A union B equals P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B.
Can you show that with numbers? That always helps me see it properly.
Absolutely. Example, suppose 100 students in total. 60 study French, 45 study German, and 30 study both. It's the overlap. 60 plus 45 minus 30 equals 75. That means 75 students study French or German. As a probability, PFUG equals 75 over 100, equals 0.75 or 3/4.
A quick note on complements. If a question asks for the probability someone studies neither language, use the complement. Take 1 minus the union. P of neither equals 1 minus P of A union B. In our example, that's 1 minus 0.75 equals 0.25. Simple and reliable.
Extend briefly to 3 sets. With A, B and C, you use inclusion-exclusion. Sum the single sets, subtract each pairwise overlap, then add back the triple overlap. In symbols, P of A union B union C equals P of A plus P of B plus P of C minus P of A intersect B minus P of A intersect C minus P of B intersect C plus P of A intersect B intersect C. Keep that structure in mind. It's the same logic. Avoid double and triple counting.
Section 2. The exam technique. Here's how examiners award marks on a typical Venn probability question. For a 4-mark question, you'll usually see M1 for labelling the diagram or defining totals, M1 for setting up the method or formula, M1 for applying the method correctly, and A1 for the final answer. So, what do you need to write to collect those marks? First, always write the universal total. For example, total equals 100 or total equals 200. That's labelling, M1. Next, explicitly write the formula or method you will use. For 2 sets, write P of A union B equals P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, or show the equivalent counts. That's your method mark. Then perform the arithmetic step clearly, so the examiner can follow your method even if a slip appears. Finally, state your probability in simplest form, with units if asked. That's the accuracy mark, A1. Write it down, don't just think it.
What if you panic and get the arithmetic wrong? Can you still get marks?
Yes, and this is key. Examiners reward method. If your setup is clear, total labelled, and the correct formula used, you can still pick up M marks even if the final arithmetic is off. So if you realise a mistake, box your method steps and correct the arithmetic underneath. The examiner can award method marks from your shown work.
Section 3. The quick win and practice problem. Quick win first. A 3-line routine you can use every time. 1. Write the universal total. 2.
Fill the overlap first if given, then the individual circle numbers. 3. Use complements to find neither and always perform a totals check. Add all labelled regions and compare with the universal total. That's your 30-second routine.
Two-line check method you can say out loud during an exam. Sum of regions equals universal total, and answer as fraction or decimal in simplest form. Saying it forces the check. Don't skip the check.
Now a short practice question live. In a school of 200 students, 120 study French, 80 study German, and 30 study both. Work out the probability a randomly chosen student studies French or German. Step 1. Write total equals 200. Step 2. Apply the union formula. Number equals 120 plus 80 minus 30 equals 170. So probability equals 170 over 200 equals 17 over 20 equals 0.85. If you show those steps, that's full marks. I can see the common mistake now. If someone just adds 120 and 80 and writes 200 or 200 plus, it looks messy, but showing the subtraction makes it crystal clear.
Exactly. Common mistake, forgetting to subtract the overlap or not stating the universal total. Recovery tip. If you think you've mixed numbers up, still write the formula and the counts you used. Even if your final fraction is wrong, the examiner will see you used the correct method and can award method marks.
That's your quick win for today. Write the total, fill the overlap first, use complements, and always check the totals. If this helped, share it with a friend who's revising. You'll find more worked solutions and downloadable Venn practice sheets at jcacademyonline.co.uk. Until next time, trust the process and nail that exam. Stay curious.